So let's begin with the topic of grammar, phrases and clauses. Phrases is the part of sentence and that has not complete sense, and that is called phrase. So here a group of words that make a sense but not complete sense is called a phrase. In the morning, after and ha, on the table with by my brother. Each of the above group of words has the some sense but not complete sense. असे काही शब्द असतात, ग्रुप असतो, पण त्याच्यातून आपल्याला पूर्ण अर्थ मिळत नाही, अशांनाच आपण फ्रेज म्हणत असतो. In order to express the complete sense, some more words are required. Such a group of words having an incomplete sense is called phrase. So that word express something requires some more words, and having not word having incomplete sense is called phrase. ज्या वाक्यांचा काही अंश असतो त्याला वाक्यांश म्हणतात फ्रेज म्हणजेच, आणि त्याच्यातून आपल्याला पूर्ण अर्थ मिळत नाही अशालाच आपण फ्रेज म्हणतो. In follows therefore that a phrase cannot contain a predicate. Phrase cannot contain a predicate. It is followed therefore that a phrase cannot contain a predicate. In the following sentence, a group of words in italics are phrases. The sun rises in the east. In the east, that became the phrase here. In the east became the phrase. But that phrase has linked some verbs and subject, and that make has a complete sense, and that is the one clause, and that became a sentence. एक वाक्य की ज्याला सब्जेक्ट आणि प्रेडिकेट असतं आणि त्यालाच आपण पूर्ण सेंटेन्स म्हणतो. या सेंटेन्समध्ये द सन बिकेम सब्जेक्ट अँड वर्ब फ्रॉम दॅट पार्ट बिकेम द प्रेडिकेट. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. On the wall became the phrase here. Humpty Dumpty subject and that sat became the verb. If we get the complete meaning of this particular group of words or sentence, that is called a clause. क्लॉज म्हणजे काय? ज्याच्यापासून आपल्याला ज्या क्लॉजमध्ये एक सब्जेक्ट असतो, कर्ता असतो आणि एक क्रियापद असतं, त्यालाच आपण क्लॉज म्हणतो, त्यालाच आपण सेंटेन्स म्हणत असतो. There comes a giant to my door. It was a sunset of great beauty. The top of the mountains were covered with snow. Show me how to do it. So that's are the group of words, and that group of words has the subject, verb and predicate. Subject and predicate. Examine the group of words in italic the following sentence. He has a chain which is the made of gold. Here which is the made of gold from that part is not a phrase because it has a subject which and predicate is made of group. So that became subject and that became the predicate. Since it has a subject and predicate, it resembles a sentence. Yet it is not a complete sentence because the form of only the part of sentence. Such a group of words which form parts of the sentence contain subject and predicate is called a clause. तर तुम्हाला मी आधी सांगितलं, ज्या सेंटेन्समध्ये सब्जेक्ट आणि वर्ब असतो त्याला आपण क्लॉज किंवा प्रेडिकेट असतं त्याला आपण क्लॉज म्हणत असतो. It is the following sentences. The group of words in italic are clause. People who pay their debts are trusted. We cannot start while it is raining. I think that you have made a mistake. So that italic part is called as particular as the clause. Subordinate clause. With respect to clause, there are three kinds of sentences: simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. There are three kinds of sentence. Simple sentence, a sentence that has one clause is called simple sentence. ज्या सेंटेन्समध्ये एक क्लॉज असतो त्यालाच आपण सिंपल and सिंपल सेंटेन्स आणि एक क्लॉज म्हणतो. अ बॉय ब्रोक हिज लेग, वन सब्जेक्ट वन वर्ब अँड दॅट ब्रोक फ्रॉम दॅट हिज प्रेडिकेट. एक सब्जेक्ट आणि एक प्रेडिकेट असतो आणि साधं वाक्य त्याला म्हणत होतं. शी वॉश हर क्लोथ्स, subject verb object, subject and predicate. Mohan stood first in his class. I wrote a letter to my father. That is all is called simple sentence. And now compound sentence. A compound sentence has two or more independent clauses called compound sentence. तर ह्या सेंटेन्स कंपाऊंड पार्ट्समध्ये दोन साधे सेंटेन्स असतात आणि ते साधे सेंटेन्सेस हे कंजंक्शनने जोडलेले असतात, ज्यांना मी इथं अंडरलाईन करतोय. देर आर टू कंपाऊंड सेंटेन्सेस अँड कंपाऊंड सेंटेन्स हॅज टू क्लॉजेस, इंडिपेंडंट क्लॉजेस, मेन क्लॉजेस that not depend on any other clauses, and that is called simple sentence. Two simple sentences joined by the conjunction is called compound sentence. Sita saw Ram. She became happy. Here she became happy and Sita was Ram. Sita saw Ram. That became the two clauses, and two clauses joined by द कंजंक्शन, दॅट इज कॉल्ड कंपाऊंड सेंटेन्स. दोन सेंटेन्स एका कंजंक्शनने जोडले जातात त्यांना आपण कंपाऊंड सेंटेन्स म्हणत असतो. यू मस्ट वर्क हार्ड ऑर यू विल फेल. जर तू जास्त हार्डवर्क कर और यू विल फेल. टू सेंटेन्सेस हॅज टू इंडिपेंडंट मिनिंग्स. मेनी वॉज कॉल्ड बट फ्यू वॉज चूजन. द सन रोज अँड द फॉग डिसअपियर. Men may come and may go, but I go on forever. That are the three sentences, and that three sentences joined by two conjunction, that is compound sentence, and that is called coordinating clauses. Their next part is complex sentence. A sentence that has a principal clause and one is subordinate clause and is called complex sentence. In complex sentence, one is main clause and another is independent clause that depends on for completing their meaning. वाक्याचा अर्थ पूर्ण होण्यासाठी मेन क्लॉज हा सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉजवरती मेन क्लॉजवरती डिपेंड असतो त्याचा अर्थ पूर्ण करण्यासाठी, आणि अशी सिच्युएशन आपल्याला कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेन्समध्ये बघायला मिळते. A sentence has a principal clause and one or more subordinate clauses called complex sentence. Principal clause, the clause which contains main verb and entire complete sentence is called principal or main clause. ज्या वाक्यामध्ये पूर्ण एक मेन वर्ब असतो आणि एक सब्जेक्ट असतो त्यालाच आपण प्रिन्सिपल आणि मेन क्लॉज म्हणतो. सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज, अ क्लॉज विच इज डिपेंड ऑन द प्रिन्सिपल क्लॉज इज अ complex sentence is called subordinate clause. Subordinate clause cannot be standalone. It does not make a good sense of itself. So there are some structure and examples here. Subordinate clause हा त्याचा अर्थ पूर्ण करण्यासाठी दुसऱ्या मेन क्लॉजवरती डिपेंड असतो, त्यालाच आपण कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेन्स किंवा सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज म्हणत असतो. प्रिन्सिपल क्लॉज, ही लॉस्ट द बुक that I had given him means that the book that lost the book. I like the boy who worked hard. I went the place where I had lost my purse. So that the sentence is principal clause and subordinate clause. And that second here, subordinate and principal clause. When the sun set, जेव्हा सूर्य उगवला तेव्हा काय झालं, त्याचा अर्थ पूर्ण करण्यासाठी दे रिटर्न होम. जेव्हा सूर्य मावळला तेव्हा ते घराकडे परतले. अनलेस यू वर्क हार्ड, जर तू काम जास्त केलं नाही तर काय होईल, यू कांट पास, तू पास होणार नाही. म्हणजेच सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज हा मेन क्लॉजवरती डिपेंड असतो. वेअर देअर इज अ विल there is a way. Since you say so, I must believe it. Means, so my dear students, you will understand the simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence and subordinate clause here also. सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज म्हणजे काय, ज्याचा अर्थ पूर्ण होऊ शकत नाही आणि त्याचा अर्थ पूर्ण होण्यासाठी जो जेव्हा मेन क्लॉजवरती डिपेंड असतो त्यालाच आपण सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज असं म्हणतो. काइंड्स ऑफ सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज हिअर. Subordinate clause are three kinds: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. First, we begin with noun clause. A noun clause which does the work of noun and related to some words or some other clause. Thus, utilized the word, the following complex sentence makes a noun clause. That John was a thief was not known to him. So that is the part as the noun clause. He was told that he must not be late again. Learning that my brother and receiving the serious injuries, I left for Shimla. I was shocked to hear that his only son had died. Listen to what the teacher says. In fact, is that he knows nothing. So that's the part is called complex sentence or noun clause. So that is the complex sentences joined with that, here, also that, what. So you will be understand how to identify the noun clause. So next is adjective clause. Is one which does the work of adjective relations of some words or some other clause or clauses. Italics words is the following sentence like adjective clause. The company that supplies the good has failed. So that the house where my brothers live has been sold. So where is uses here? The complaints which he made against me is false, which is there. He is not a man as can be trusted. There was none but swept. So from that italic parts is an example of adjective clause. So now adverb clause. Adverb clause is one which does the work of adverb and relation of two words, some words and some other clause. Italics where each word in each of the following sentence made the adverb clause. When the cat's away, the mice will play. So when, where there is a will, there is a way. When you should act as the doctor advised you. He talked as if he were mad. As far as I know, Ramlal is not to blame. As you are over 14, you will have to pay full fare. I work hard so that I may pass. So there are the time, place, manner, condition clauses are learned in that adverb clause. So in short, you will learn that all this part in the subordinate clause here. So now dear students, you have to learn the main clauses, its parts, simple, compounds and complex, and kinds of subordinate clause in short here. So now there are some changes of simple into compound, compound into complex of some examples, and that examples we learn here. Now transformation of sentences, simple, complex, compound. Converting a simple sentence into compound sentence. A simple sentence can be converted into compound sentence by enlarging a word or phrase or coordinating clause. Study the following example carefully. The simple sentence मधून आपल्याला compound sentence करायचं. There are some examples we have to be study very well. He must work very hard and to make up for the lost time. So how they make the compound? So here he must work very hard. So up to that, and joining and make up for the lost times. To our great surprises, he bettered his own friendship. He betrayed his own friendship. He betrayed his own friendship. He take the first part and then make the end. He surprisingly us greatly up to that point, and that makes the compound sentence here. Beside the robber, the poor man, he also murdered him. He not only robbed the poor man but also murdered him. So how not only but also uses to make the compound sentences here. He must work very hard to win the first prize. He must work very hard, given the comma, or he will not win the first prize. He must not attempt to cheat on the pen of punishment. He must not attempt to cheat. He must not attempt to cheat up to that part, or he will punish. So that's way simple into compound sentences made here. Owing to ill luck, he met with a bad accident. He was unlucky and met the bad accident in simple way. The teacher punished the boy for disobedience. The boy was disobedient. The boy was disobedient and the teacher punished him. Notwithstanding his hard work, he did not succeed. He worked hard, yet he did not succeed. So now, the dear students, the exercise is here. Rewrite the following sentences as a compound one. To avoid the punishment, he ran away. He was rejected owing to ill health. Owing the crop is short. With the great effort, he lifted the box. Notwithstanding several efforts, he fell. Being crippled, he cannot ride horse. He must resign on pain on public protest. So that's way you have to be transformed the following sentence simple into compound. And tomorrow, means next video, you will see the another part of converting simple compound into complex, complex into simple, simple into complex. That will be in another video. So all students must be practice of clauses, then type of sentence, simple, complex, compound, and exercise also. So it is very helpful, and that question will be asked to the students of 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. That the topic easier one, but if you are not given proper attention on that topic, that may be some students may feel difficult slightly. So all students must be practice and understand the topic. Thank you.